So one of the words for tonight I think I want to take with me as I go to sleep is how God gives us or allows us to have afflictions and struggles and troubles, not to harden us, but to strengthen us. And I just want to chew on how those are different things. There's a book I read years ago. Sure, I still have it, but definitely was needed for me at the time. It was called Strong Women, Soft Hearts. And I just realized I can assume strength is what fuels a hardened heart. And when it's actually the opposite. So weakness and insecurity and honestly a shaky ground in whom put my trust in. Seeking sand. And when you get basically it's like survival mode. So like if I was in sinking sand, I think about quicksand and just how like it grips you when it takes you down. So not only is it not a solid or stable surface for you to stand on, so not only is it unstable for you to stand on or give you a solid foundation, it also takes you down. And so when I think about on Christ is the solid rock that I stand on, and all other ground is sinking sand. So not only does all other ground not ground you and not center or stabilize you, but it also takes you down to destruction, basically, because that's what quicksand does. So anyway, just thinking about how erroneous, our thoughts could be because of different life experiences or how we seek to survive. But as I was thinking about, if all of the ground is sinking sand, and what do we do in the midst of a life or death situation? So with quicksand, quicksand or sinking sand, if you're not, you have to automatically go into survival mode because that is the death of you, right? So I even looked up videos of how to survive in quicksand, like what to do and how to position your body to get out and all that. But if all of the ground, if I try to stabilize myself or center myself, allows me to get into that mode of survival, and I think about all the years and how many of us have lived in survival mode and we haven't, we've existed in survival mode, but we haven't truly lived and thrived and experienced the abundance that God has for us. So that survival mode causes a hard heart. It can't help but do it because you're not existing, you're not living out of thriving and experiencing life the way God has intended. You're just trying to exist and be alive. And that's all you're thinking about. So you don't always make wise choices. You don't always keep your temper under control. You're not always kind to others. And all these things continue to build up and can cause a hard heart, will cause a hard heart. It's not even can. Your heart will continue to harden, and just how that affects relationships and just all kind of things. And so anyway, I thought about all those things as I was listening to how God wants our hearts to be strengthened but not hardened. So, something to think about as I go to bed.